readers, welcome back. As you can see, I wanted to switch it up a little bit and sit in someplace a little different. And I just got out of the shower, so my hair is still nice and wet. So anyway, it's been raining like every day here, so we have another day today, so it's gorgeous outside. But I am excited for my next book to talk about, The Art of Keeping Secrets. So funny story, I think it's funny how I found this book. One day Corey went to get his hair cut, and the barbershop that he went to was right across from the library. So he asked me if I wanted to go with him, and then we could like go eat or something. And I'm like, well, yeah, I have stuff to take back to the library, of course, and I could literally spend hours roaming and looking for books and stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, of course. So waiting on him, and I was at the just released section or popular book section, something, I don't even remember what it was. This was a couple years ago. And I was just like looking at all the books, and this was one of them. And it doesn't really tell you a lot about like what the book is. So that's kind of one of the reasons that it's been sitting on my list for the last 2.5 years or so. But it was one of the ones that was available when the library shut down. So I was like, why not? Let's try. And I'm super excited because it's fiction. I feel like I've been reading, oh my gosh, some like serious topics, more heavy topics lately. So this was like a breath of fresh air. So it's about these 3 best friends, Emma, Neve, and Flick. And one of the things I really liked, I didn't know this at the time, but the author is Australian. So it takes place in Australia, which I thought was pretty cool because I don't think I've ever read a book by an Australian author. So that was fun. So anyways, it's these 3 best friends, and it follows like each of them. So the chapters are fairly short, which I thought was really nice because sometimes you like want to read a little bit more, but you don't want to read 15 pages of a chapter. So that was great. So of course, they all have their issues, right? I mean, that's like what every story is. So we have one of them is divorced. Oh, they all have high school children, boys. That's how they know each other. Okay, so one of them is divorced and develops some serious health issues. One of them has a son without a father. That's the whole point of that story. And the other one has the perfect relationship, but her husband has a really big secret. So they don't really come out and say like what all the problems are at first. So what happens is they end up taking a trip to New York City together. And then like all this stuff comes out, all this stuff happens. I really liked it because, like I said, it was so easy to read, and it was just like I didn't want to put it down just because it was an actual story as opposed to something nonfiction, which I absolutely love, but I can't read that every time. So yeah. At the ending, I wonder what happened. I went on her website to see if maybe she had another one coming out, or like if she was going to expand on the story, and I haven't seen anything. So it is kind of a cliffhanger with the one story. So that's a bummer, but it was really good, and I would recommend reading it. This would probably be a good something for like a beach read. I can't read on the beach because I'm too distracted and I'm too much of a people watcher, but this would be one of those books because it's easy to read, easy to follow, nothing too complicated. If you daydream for a little bit, it's easy to pick back up where it left off. So, yep, I recommend it. So if you end up reading it or have read it or read her at all, let me know what you think. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.